football. You know, he coached for many years. I was a kid growing up in San Diego and going to my brother's games back in the middle 60s. I don't ever remember this ever happening before. What happened tonight in this county? I've never seen it happen ever.
That's right. An unprecedented night on the Prep Pigskin Report last night. More than half the games were either canceled or postponed to Saturday and Monday because of lightning in San Diego County. The no contest will not affect the playoff power rankings, according to CIF Commissioner Jerry Schneep. The thing is, it also means we have a lot of Saturday football, so let's resume some games. Let's get it started with Mount Carmel's game against Rancho Bernardo for the 26th annual Rotary Bowl trophy. Broncos leading 14-0 in the second quarter, and they pick up where they left off as Johnny Tanner scampers in from 35 yards out to up the lead at 21-0. Late in the second, the Broncos' Noah Morris back to pass, finding Angelo Dutsworth with a 17-yard score. Broncos up 31 at the break. More of the same in the third quarter. The 6-yard touchdown run from Dallin Dunn. Well, that pretty much makes it done. The Broncos go on to win at the final 45-7. Next up, Vista and Westview as we resume with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Panthers leading 6-0. Josh Davies pitches back to Desmond Taua for a 32-yard touchdown run. Panthers up 14-7. Later in the fourth, inches from the goal line with a chance to tie it up. The Wolverines, Andrew Wisely with quarterback keeper, but he coughs it up. There's the Panthers, Jack Spade. Brings it back near midfield late in the fourth. The Panthers put the icing on the cake as Davis finds Brent Dawson in the end zone. They go on to win this one 41-21. Meanwhile, San Ysidro hosting Southwest San Diego. The game picking up where it left off on Friday with Southwest leading 18-0 in the second. It's 1 minute before half, and the Cougars kicker Peter Hernandez with a 35-yarder gets San Ysidro on the board 18-3. 20 seconds left in the half, and Raider quarterback Aaron Hidalgo finds a Jovan Young for a 40-yard catch and run for a touchdown. 25-3 Southwest San Diego. Third quarter now, and San Ysidro goes for the fake punt, but the Raider defense sniffs it out. Arr, the Raiders! Yeah, they go on to win big, leading to a Jovan Young from 4 yards out. Southwest wins the battle of the shovel, the final 44-3. Tri-City and Francis Parker finishing up as their game. Eagles leading 7-0 when it was postponed in the third quarter. It's Ryan Sanborn aired it out 38 yards to wide open Sam Carrillo. He tiptoes in. We're all tied up at 7. The Lanthers get a safety on the bad snap in the third quarter. Trevor Brakowski with a tackle to get them within 1 point, but in the fourth, the Eagles run the end around to Christian Salibo, and he turns the corner and scores from 14 yards out. Later, it's Kia Reed with the beautiful throw to Noah Reitmeyer in the corner of the end zone as Reitmeyer goes up, and wow, that might be play of the week right there. Worthy as he goes on to get to Allison Evans. If you're watching, the Eagles win this one, the final 27-12. At Eastlake, the Titans leading 35-0 over BV as they resume the game in the third quarter. Titans quarterback Richard Colmenero rolls out and finds Ryshawn McCoy for a 7-yard touchdown. Eastlake leading 42-0. The Barons do get on the board as Christopher Kane throws to Raymond Taronis, who laterals to Roland Coda and complete the 42-yard hook and ladder. Eastlake counters with Adrian Hinosa, who would gallop 3 yards in. The Baron 5-yard line. That leads to an Andrew Acamo 4-yard touchdown run. Titans finished off with a 49-7 win. Next up, Chula Vista as the Spartans trail Mar Vista by 10 points in the fourth quarter. Spartan quarterback Moses Contreras throws a strike to Dylan Asali for a 22-yard score. That cuts the lead to 17-14. The Mariners trying to hold the lead. Call for the fake punt. Alfonso Hernandez makes the big hit to turn the ball over to Chula Vista with 3 minutes to play. It's Contreras trying to make a play when Mar Vista's Isaiah Wright strips the ball. Jacob Galeana recover. Spartans hang on to win by a final of 17-14. And how about Montgomery? Castle Park, lots of games today. Picking up where it left off in the second quarter, Aztecs up 6-0. Just before half, it's Trojans kicker Nicholas Magana boots a 42-yard field goal to cut the gap to 6-3. Then in the third quarter, it's Castle Park's Tyrone Lake, who powers his way inside the 10-yard line for a 9-yard gain, leading to Diego Martinez, who finishes the drive with a quarterback sneak. Castle Park takes a 10-6 lead. And it's fourth quarter now, 1 minute left. Aztec ball, and linebacker Ramon Cabal gets the sack as the Trojans win the Warrior Bowl trophy. The final in this one as we watch him sack the quarterback 10-6. How about some, and how about PPR?
I was lightning before the thunder.
Daddy, you are going to be the scapegoat because, let's face it, you're in charge of the weather, and the weather let us down tonight.
Coach Carroll, did you bring your rain gear?
No, but I did see a really nice jacket that had your name on it laying around here. I think I have it under my seat.
48-yard interception return for a score. Oh, the kids call this a pick six.
With a 45-yard touchdown run.
We were up 7-0, and we should have won, but the Lightning bailed them out, man. I don't know.
I just heard your mom is a race car driver?
Yes.
So you could change your oil on your car?
Oh, heck yeah. I can do the brake pads, too. I can do all of it.
Oh, I love this girl.
The best highlight of the evening, courtesy of that man, team manager Cole Harrison takes home homecoming king. What a moment for that student.
All of you males are in the studio while this female stuck it out and is in the rain right now to read her highlight. Daniel Amon to Elliott, a Noah reverse pass to Delshawn Traylor, who throws a bomb to Kareem Brown. A few minutes ago, I felt like I was covering Hurricane Michael instead of a Mere Mesa football game.
20 seconds into the game, lightning started striking in the distance, and so Tiger Shamar Martin brought the thunder.
A wet football, what does that mean, Coach?
It means you better hold it with two hands, I'll tell you that.
San Ysidro passing, but Kelton Lindsey with a nice pick, does some high stepping, changes direction. Number one, look at him go there.
Watch this man outfox the competition. That is an 83-yard kick return.
How much is the average cost of a renovation realty renovation?
Paul, everybody knows it's nothing.
Oh!
Mother Nature didn't play well with others, so I've declared it a winner-winner chicken dinner night.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
Mac Bingham, your check is in the mail from Innovation Realty. Mesa hosting El Camino from Torrance in a South Coast Conference game. Third quarter Olympians Jake Dunaway throws the ball up to former Islander Austin Rumbo, who comes down with it for the 36-yard score. 23-14 Mesa. Third quarter now, and Mesa and Point Loma alumnus Brendan Torrance with a 75-yard pick six. Olympians up 30-21. 1 minute left in the game, and the Warrior Trevon Clark's amazing one-handed catch would set up the 17-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Thomas to Clark. That is your game winner. El Camino wins it 51-44. Over at Chick Embry Field, the Palomar Comets welcoming in Mount Sac. That is Connor Curry hitting Kel Barkley right in between the numbers. Barkley shakes off a defender and will go 62 yards to the end zone to tie it up at 7. A little later, Curry rolls out to the right and decides to keep it himself, going 19 yards for the lead. The Mounties would tie it back up when Steven Nava finds Damian Alloway in stride for the 31-yard strike. But in the third quarter, it's Curry again. This time he splits the D-line and goes 29 yards untouched into the end zone. 8 lead changes in this one, but the Comets come out on top. The final, 38-35. Well, Lightning didn't just disrupt the prep football scene. For the second year in a row, San Diego State and Air Force were in a weather delay, this one lasting 67 minutes. The Aztecs, 10.5-point home favorites over the Falcons, and it's the Aztecs defense and special teams that makes the difference as Kalen Hippo blocks the punt, and Trenton Thompson returns it just before the half for a 14-9 lead. Air Force then scores in the fourth on the short Ronald Cleveland touchdown. Junior quarterback, though, Ryan Agnew doing his best to keep a perfect record as a starter, going 94 yards before finding Parker Houston for what would be the game winner. Aztecs moved to 5-1 and 2-0 in conference, the final 21-17.
It breaks up the whole rhythm of the game. I mean, completely breaks up the rhythm of the game. And I thought it was a great game anyway, and it was going along just fine. So I think it kind of ruins the game, basically. But I thought both teams played extremely hard. I don't think either team played extremely well. But I think both teams played really, really hard, and that's the kind of game you ought to get when you play an academy team.
All right, moving on. How about some USD football as they try to extend their Pioneer League winning streak to 19 straight games, hosting the Dayton Flyers. That's Troy Anthony Lawrence, Silver Pigskin finals, to Christian Brooks for the 11-yard score. Dayton would block the extra point, 7-6. The Flyers lead. Second quarter razzle-dazzle. Anthony Lawrence gets the ball back, and the pitch goes to Cooper Hagemeyer for the 33-yard score, 14-13 Dayton. Second quarter, San Diego punting when the Flyers touch the ball, and Kim Mahoney recovers it at the 2. Emilio Martinez scores on the 2-yard run to make it 20-14. Fourth quarter down, Lawrence connects with Michael Bandy. This one measuring 74 yards, 36-21 San Diego. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Flyer Jack Cook to Adam Trotman on the 2-yard touchdown pass, get Dayton within 2. And on the 2-point conversion to tie it up, that right there is Arian Archie knocking it down. Up for grabs, down for safety. USD goes on to win 36-34.
Yeah, you know, whenever you play a team the caliber of Dayton, you got to be 100%. And we weren't 100% at the beginning of the game, but we pushed through it, and that comes from having a hard camp.
I can honestly say I've never been more proud of a football team in my life. I mean, it was hard fought beginning to end, but we fought in the entire game, and thankfully came back victorious.
All right, good one in the Pac-12 up the Autzen Zoo between Oregon and Washington. 2016 Silver Pigskin winner C.J. Verdell scoring from a yard out to give the Ducks lead. This one goes to overtime. Let's watch together.
But this is just the 6th time in 111 meetings they're both ranked. One of the most important head-to-head for sure. Mitchell goes in motion. They hand it off straight ahead for a touchdown. C.J. Verdell wins the game for Oregon. To beat Stanford.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks to modern-day alumnus C.J. Oregon goes on to win at the final 30-27. Here is the Silver Pigskin winner.
The last time you had overtime was against Stanford. You wanted to redeem yourself. How were you thinking about that moment now, trying to win this game?
Man, I kind of put that in my past, but it's always going to be there. They gave me the ball right here. The coaches put their trust in me. I just had to go out there and execute.
What did it mean that your coaches and your teammates trusted you in this moment?
Man, it means everything. It means the world to me. I couldn't be happier with these guys. I'm just so excited for them, so excited for our coaches, so excited for this fan base. It's a good win for us.
Meanwhile, number 2.